Where was our contact with the fetches? Can't do any of those. Jorge Lambert is still our president. Missile strikes observation post. Earlier today, a barrage of surface-to-space missiles was launched from the surface of Vorsham 1 at our observation post. The station was destroyed with no survivors. There can be no doubt that the pre-FTL civilization on the planet's surface is continuing to advance at an incredible rate, despite the fact that we removed the influence of their so-called god. The technology he gave them must have triggered a lasting scientific revolution. This is why we have a directive of non-interference. Swannian society advances to the early space age. Station is dismantled. We'll rebuild it. Xenophobe and fanatic militarist. Spirits, protect me. You look like our holy savior, yet the differences are telling. You spoke of demons who would mimic appearance, and that might one day descend from the heavens to steal away. The prophecy came true, and there is no doubt in my mind that it was your doing. Where is our holy savior? Wretched creature, I demand immediate release. Your holy savior was an alien scientist. Cease thy blasphemy. Slandering the name of the holy savior is an unforgivable sin and punishable by death. It is only through his sacred implements that our civilization managed to achieve all that it has. I will forgive your trespass so long as you return the holy savior to us. Very well. He will be released into your custody. May the holy savior forgive your crimes, demon. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. I suppose I should be thankful that you have returned me to my disciples, despite the unjust treatment I received, the confinement and ludicrous psychological assessments. I am willing to let bygones be bygones. As long as you leave me and my people alone, we can find a way to coexist. Space is very big, after all. We shall see. Greetings. You have no doubt taken note of our ascent from humble beginnings, just as we have taken note of your starbase orbiting our star. We understand that this starbase represents some hypothetical claim on this system. We ask only that you relinquish this hold on our space, ceding the starbase to the beings who have called Vorsham home since time immemorial. It is only just. Of course. Closing aperture. Sedom is an eerie spectacle. Swirling planets are wreathed in darkness. Nearby is a breach in the very fabric of our universe. A cosmic maw that devours the very radiance of the system's star. Despite the seemingly natural arrangement of planetoids, further analysis has revealed that they are arranged with mathematical precision. Millennia ago, some incredible force orchestrated the orbital bodies of this system into a specialized pattern, one which has not only mitigated the effects of the tear, but prevented it from spreading into the wider galaxy. We arrive here at an auspicious moment. A monumental work nears completion. The system's restoration is imminent. Thank you for fixing our galaxy.
Incoming transmission.
The Aswanian Interplanetary Union, a military commissariat of hegemonic imperialists, wishes to establish an embassy. The Jetma Dominion. The Jetma Dominion, an elective monarchy, and a harmonious collective, wishes to form a defensive pact. Or an extradition. Mind and body. Increasing leader lifespan. And we are full up on food again. Jetman Dominion wants a research agreement. The Scaru want a non-aggression pact. Recent visitation of an unidentified spacecraft. Recent visitation of an unidentified spacecraft in the Neos system has been announced to the public, and preparations are underway for what is likely a first contact scenario with an alien civilization. Representatives from all branches of the government are being briefed on this developing situation. We still have more questions than answers. Nothing to be sure about. Nothing to be concerned about, surely. Migration treaty with the Jetman Dominion. Yes, let's do that.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Ah, Sapphire Lurkers. The Kesham administration has opened borders to us. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the Dugarsian system It could best be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. Make it so. Okay, Dogarcian. Is that over here, or... Dogarcian. Over there. Ah, that's what happened while we were exploring over in that direction. Rare crystals in the Brius system. Neos has been fully surveyed and is ready to be claimed.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Five, 6, 7, 8. Let's move the Nomad gift over. Just in case someone tries something. Yet we have mammalians on Saldropus 5, who have not only achieved a tentative mastery of the planet's vast oceans, but also the small plots of land that dot its surface. And on Emmer 2, curious form of arthropoid life, exhibits many of the traits associated with the evolution of higher reasoning. The Southorian League, while still fanatical purifiers, wants to end its rivalry with us. Okay, let's return the favor then. Run out in 12 months. Southorian League has opened their borders to us. The Scaru have broken their non-aggression pact with us. The spaceborne life forms, which the human head of Society Research has come to refer to as Tianki, are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay, let's offer a trade deal. Consumer goods in exchange for food. 15. Let's do the same here, too. The Union of Kimithar has decided to accept your trade proposal. Food in exchange for consumer goods. Your terms are reasonable. The Salthoran accepts your trade offer. Minerals for energy credits and consumer goods. The zombies stationed a vessel at our border, broadcasting a repeating signal. It was a challenge to translate their message, but our linguists believe they are inviting one of our representatives to a multi-day cultural exchange event on their ship. What a trusting gesture. We have detected the presence of a pre-FTL civilization on Saldropus II. They are presently in what could be considered a late medieval age, with a firm grasp of metallurgy and a feudal society. The printing press is accelerating the spread of knowledge. And we have a missing scientist on Everseen 1 as well. Didn't we just do that? Oh no. Scientists found dead. We have finally recovered the body of the missing scientist on Everseen 1. Or what remained of it, at any rate. Looks like she fell victim to a large indigenous predator. An unfortunate loss to our science team. At least the pre-FTLs are still oblivious to our presence. The directive has been upheld. Mise en place. With a little bit of guesswork, Envoy Jacques Duchesne and our linguists accepted the alien cultural exchange invitation. We interpreted the enthusiastic response from the zombies as positive. Shortly after, they sent pictographs depicting a countdown to the party. Envoy Jacques Duchesne is using the remaining time to prepare and further study the language samples we have obtained. This is a unique learning opportunity. We will prepare for the invitation.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Doctrine. Support vessels. A fleet does not run on zeal alone. To ensure steady access to critical supplies, we should organize our logistics corps into dedicated support vessels. New research. Let's go with frequency tuning. First fleet is fully upgraded.
Ships upgraded.
23rd Fleet, also.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Okay, we don't have anyone suitable for the other Neos planet.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Brius 4A. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what happened to the crew.
Situation log updated.
Okay, let's do a Corvette. Okay. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Sacrosanct Bouvhandon Foundation. A theocratic dictatorship of evangelizing zealots. Well met, I represent the Sacrosanct Bouvhandon Foundation, led by the illustrious matriarch Elgothum. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, our relations may remain cordial. A private collector on Federation's N1A has somehow come into the ownership of an ancient precursor artifact believed to be Yut in origin. Despite government pressure, the collector has so far been reluctant to part with it. Everyone has a price. Corvettes are fast, nimble, and cheap. Frigates specialize in torpedo delivery. Defense platforms are orbital fortifications designed to protect starbases from hostile incursions. Okay, let's do a screening Corvette. Pelican-class Corvette picket ship.
Good job. The ship design has been added to our database and can now be produced by a starbase that has been equipped with a shipyard.
Okay, and I believe I will call it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I have been James, and the game has been Stellaris. If you would like to watch me play